Babe, look, Chanel's matching you.
Okay, so today we are gonna talk about Karla's lip fillers.
Well, obviously it's like a syringe, and it's like this, more like it's like a jelly substance, and they injected it on my lips. And I also previously got like my jaw, because this used to be like I can't explain it. Like I didn't have it like a jaw basically. So they enhanced this and they make it like pop out so it looks more defined and sharp. They did it on the other side too. And then recently, like I got it 4 days ago. I went to Dr. Simon. If you guys don't know who Dr. Simon is, he is the infamous Kylie Jenner. You know, he's the one that created the lip movement basically. He does a really good job. I went to his offices on Tuesday, I believe. Today is Saturday. So this is how they look. This is how they look now. I already had big lips to begin, like not big lips, but I had lips to begin with. So when I left the doctor's office, they were this big. And I'll show like a clip right here. Okay, so I just got them done. So this is how they look like. They look huge right now, but let's see how the swelling goes down. And they were huge. I was in the car ride. They were humongous, and the numbing cream was already going away. And in my head, I was freaking out so bad, because I was like, what if they actually are gonna end up looking like this? Like, this is crazy. I look crazy. I was like, I'm gonna be botched or something. But I already had faith, and like, I had to just let it heal on its own and like let the swelling go down. So when I got home, I literally immediately like covered myself because I didn't want Kate to see me. Because I was like, he's gonna think I did the worst. Why would I do that? He's gonna tell me, why would you do that? Why did you do that? So I like told him to go get me some medicine, because some painkillers, because you're not supposed to take ibuprofen, and that's all I had in the cabinet. He went to go get my stuff, and I got home really anxious and like irritated, because I was like, oh my god, and I was really scared. But the second day I had some bruising. The third day I had some bruising. Now the bruising kind of went away. This is how it looks. I'm glad I did it, because he did a really good job. He didn't make me look like crazy or anything. He did a perfect job. And he already did my jawline before, so I trusted him. I was like, he's not gonna make me look crazy. So yeah. How do you feel about my lips now that they're not look crazy anymore?
She kind of knows how I feel about enhancements and surgeries and stuff. Like, I'm not too like into that type of stuff. Like, I'm not the type of boyfriend that's gonna say like, no, don't do this or don't do that, or you can't do this or do that. Like, I want her to just be comfortable in whatever she's doing. And my whole thing is like, I get worried as her boyfriend just to make sure like she's gonna be healthy and safe with whatever she's trying to do. So that's my main like concern when it comes to her doing things. So like, she came home and then her lips are like.
Okay, so I just got home and I'm in so much pain right now. Like, okay, I'm exaggerating because I am such a crybaby over everything, but I'm icing my lips. And the swelling seems to be going down. I think once the numbing cream wore off, I was like, oh shit, like, wait, did I just really do this? This is how they look. So right now I'm just icing my lips to help with the swelling and bruising, because it said it would help. So I don't want my lips to bruise. My lips are looking actually very Kylie Jenner-ish right now. Dr. Simon did tell me, like, don't freak out. They're gonna be super swollen right now. Like, as soon as I leave, they're gonna get super swollen. Don't freak out. Let the swelling go down. Stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So, honestly, the ice is helping so much. It actually feels like heaven.
They would scare you a little bit. Like, they scared me. Like, so... Because I didn't go to her appointment just because like I just didn't go. She went with her brother and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So she came home and like I seen him. I was just like, in my mind I'm like, why the hell would you do that to yourself? Because like her lips are already like fine the way they are. Like they look good to me regardless. They look good now too, but I'm saying like they were fine before. So I'm like, this girl really went and got some lips and they were like as big as her whole face. So I was a little concerned. She was in pain, so like she was a little agitated and she's being a little bit rude. Yeah. But I was trying to be a good boyfriend. She apologized after the fact, but I was trying to be a good boyfriend and just help her get what she needed. Overall, like as the days go by, like the swelling started to go down, and like, you know, I think this is both of our first time, like, well, this is my first time seeing somebody go through that type of process. So like I was just a rookie to everything, so I didn't know if it was like a normal thing or like I thought she was having like a bad reaction at first. And I was like, you really just your whole face up or something over some lips that you didn't really like necessarily need. But I'm very understanding, and I understand that like there's certain things like even for me that I would want to do, but I think guys, like we don't really have this like luxury of doing stuff like that. But there's things that I obviously want, like bigger muscles or whatever the case may be. So I understand like when it comes to women and things that they want, like it's really important for you as a guy to understand if that's gonna make them happier and that makes them feel better, then you should be supportive of that. So that's my role, or that's how I feel about her getting them, is like I want to support her and make her feel good about the decisions that she makes with her body. But I want her to also know that I love her without that too. So like there's a lot of people that I think, especially in today's climate where everybody's sensitive, they're like, oh, you can't tell her what she can do with her body. Like, it's not that, it's just like, I want her to be comfortable with her own skin too. Like, I know it's not that simple, but I want her to know from my viewpoint, like, she looks good to me, period, before any of that. And I was here before any of that. Like, I don't need that to make me happy. So, yeah, her lips they look great now. I was really scared to kiss her for a while. Yeah,
he didn't want to kiss me for the first couple of days. He was like, I feel like I'm gonna hurt you, babe.
Well, because I thought, like, you know, like, if they're like a specific shape and like, you know, you're not supposed to like put pressure. I didn't want to just be kissing all at once. So I was kind of timid and shy about it at first. I just let her do her thing. And it's gotten better over the days. And now things are pretty much back to normal for like, as far as like our kissing and stuff like that. But yeah, that was kind of my experience. First it was shocking, and then like as time went by,
I was scared myself. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think we were all kind of shocked a little
bit. My brother, I feel like my brother, low key, he didn't want to say it, but I know he was scared a little bit because we were in the car and he would like stare at me. He'd be like, you know, I would see him stare.
I mean, it's a weird thing. Like, I can't explain it. You have to, like, she'll show you the videos. Like, she has a bunch of videos of kind of, we'll put them in. So for all the girls out there, because I know people ask you all the time, like,
oh, should I get them? Like, I think being at the office itself, like doing it did not hurt. Like, I didn't feel any pain. Like, you feel like a pinch. He did it like super duper fast. Like, he was like boop 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 boop, and I didn't feel anything because they put numbing cream on you. Like, it was after that I was like, because he even told me, like, the doctor was like, right now you're gonna look crazy.
This is gonna be huge right now.
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah.
Like, they warned me. They were like, you're gonna look crazy, just so you know. Like, but now I'm really happy with my results. And you know, if you ever want to get things done to yourself, and I do it because I wanted to do it. It wasn't something that I was ever insecure about. I just wanted more like volume, and I always overline my lips, and now I don't have to do that. I know some people are probably gonna come for me like, oh, you didn't need it, but like for me personally, like I'm all pro like enhancements, and if it makes you happier, like I say, just do it. To make, if it makes you feel better, it makes you happy. I don't think it matters whatever people say. I did it, and I'm really happy with myself. I love my lips. I love how I look. I loved how I looked before I got it done.
What would you suggest, like somebody that wants to get these done, what are like some guidelines you think that you should tell them about like the process of getting it? Like, as far as being safe and going to the right person, the right doctor, 100%. Make sure you don't just go to somebody random.
Yeah, you have to be like, you have to do your research for sure. Like, if you want to get something done, especially when it comes down to your, you know, your face, or like something bad, you could have an allergic reaction, something could go horribly wrong. So I made sure like I went to the right doctor. Like, the doctor that I go to, he's amazing. He's like in Beverly Hills, and I had already done my research before with that particular doctor, and he's like one of the best of the best. Like, you know, I know nothing would happen to me. And you know, a lot of like celebrities go to him as well. So in my head I was like, no, like people come here for a reason. Like I'm not just here in some random spot. Don't be going to no one's house and doing it. No, don't do that.
So basically, you don't have to be in LA, but like just do your research.
Do your research.
Really
make sure that you know you don't have any any reactions to whatever it is that they have in the actual filler. You know, do your research.
Oh yeah, make sure your body's not like allergic to anything.
to it or anything like that.
And a good doctor should like to ask you these questions and make sure that you're gonna be okay.
Like the nurses and everything, they come in and they tell you like, do you...
It's like a real visit.
Yeah,
like,
like a real doctor's visit. Like, do you drink alcohol? Do you do this? Do you do that? Or you whatever. So they do ask you a lot of like your health before he even comes in and does the procedure, whatever you want to call it. So they ask you all these health questions before you do it. And make sure like there's another nurse that comes in and tells you like what exactly do you want. Like because you know it's your body, so you have to tell them exactly what you want, because this is like semi-permanent, so it's gonna be on you. You make sure you have like in mind of like what look you're going for, how many syringes, because I believe I had 1 or 2 syringes. So like that means the syringe itself, like sometimes they put 2 syringes or just 1. So it depends how many syringes you want, like how big you want them. Also you have to go back in, and like maybe I'll have to go back in a month or 2 later to get them redone, just so it stays in that same shape, because obviously this is gonna go away and it's gonna get back to normal. So you have to keep going to get your results that you want eventually. So yeah, so if you want to get them done, make sure you do your research, all of that stuff, and make sure you go to a good doctor that you know you're not gonna put yourself at risk. I am very happy with my lips and I love them, and they like look like they fit my face. They don't look unproportioned or anything like that.
Yeah, some people that get them done look pretty tragic.
Yeah.
But that's how hers looked at first, but then they got better. So
so that is it for this video. I'll leave like the link of the doctor if you guys live in that LA area. He's a great doctor, and I'll leave like down. Well,
thank you guys for watching another video from us. And I told Karla, or I didn't tell her, it was in my head already, but I told her that I want to, this whole month I really want to grind and post a lot more videos.
For you guys.
Because people will literally be walking in the mall and like, most people really will recognize us from YouTube and not Instagram, which is kind of weird. It's like, I would say it's like 80% like, oh, we watch you guys' videos, and we barely post. So I feel bad because it's like, people really wait for us to post stuff and we don't. This month, I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna need y'all to motivate us and be in our, tweet us and send us messages like, hey, we need another video today, tomorrow, the next day. And so I could feel like some positive pressure to make more. And we'll try to crank them out. We always want to make sure it's quality over quantity, so we'll have some fun. We'll probably go ice skating and stuff like that.
We're going ice skating. I want to go to Universal Studios. They have a Harry Potter edition like thing, and we've been into Harry Potter lately, so I want to vlog that.
It'll be a bunch of stuff. I don't want to talk about all of it because then we're gonna give it all away.
Okay, fine.
But we'll try to do as much as we can this month. We also are human, so it's like, you know, I gotta edit at night. She doesn't really edit anything, so it's like I gotta be like,
period.
We'll have fun with it, and I'm glad you guys are watching the video. Thanks for tuning in. We need a name for our people, but I don't know what they would be called.
I think we should call them, I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Maybe in the comments you guys can tell us what we should call our squad, or like our people, our supporters. I don't know, everybody has like a squad or like something, so but we don't. So comment below what you guys should be called, and we'll figure that out, and we'll make that like a thing. That way every time y'all come back, we can address y'all as those people. We'll see y'all. Damn, girl. Ooh.